Hi, I'm Leapfrog.
Hello, my name is Logan Shaw. Welcome to LogansStory. Today we're going to talk about Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. Thank you for coming. Let's get into it. So, when you're dealing with a problem inside the universe, and there's one person that can bring the light and the dark together for once, what does that mean to a greater scope of what that could mean for the people inside the story? Well, let's see. There's something great about being in the scope of, well, now, and to understand what it means to be in that scope. But what it could possibly mean for the characters inside the story is a greater purpose than ever before. Anakin Skywalker. He seems to be the one that wants to bring the light and the dark together, and in terms of the balance of the Force. But that whole thing can come to a debacle, meaning that the kid can mess up, as said by the Council of Jedis. And for the Jedi Order, it seems to be something that they're really worried about, in terms of what could be and what could not. Yet Qui-Gon takes the liberty in training young Skywalker, and when he's lost to his life, it now is in terms of Obi-Wan Kenobi to train Anakin Skywalker. But what does this mean for you and I? What could this chosenness really mean for the greatest scope of the film in terms of responsibility? Well, let's go into detail. So, the meaning of everything in the world means that there's one thing that's gonna have to hold everything together. Anakin Skywalker's powers are powerful, and they hold a lot of grasp in terms of what the Force could be, and what the Force is, and how it could be used against and for. What could be better than that? Well, when you think about the Force, and you think about the chosenness, and you think about the decisions made for the Force and the chosenness, and then it's altogether the reason why it's important to be transparent towards what the Force is for Anakin Skywalker entirely. But the thing is, and this is something that you should take into consideration, what is the Force to you? What is chosenness to you? And what does responsibility mean when you're holding down a sense of time for a Padawan with great powers? And what does this mean for you and I? Well, application, of course. And so, this meaning of responsibility, and course shows something so powerful as a decision. But when you go against that decision, what are you really left with? More or less, you're left with nothing. But the equity of someone who is taking responsibility of such an action. Is Anakin Skywalker the chosen one? Does he meet the ends of what is true and what is not? Does he meet the ends of what is dark and what is light? And at the end of the day, is he really the chosen one for the balance of the Force? Well, here's the thing. When you talk to your own life, what are you responsible for? Are you really the balance of what's good and evil in terms of your life? And what does that mean to be, in terms of balance, something of a savior for the dark times and a triumph for the light times? Well, it's all up to you. And at the end of the day, you have the making to do something great. And time will tell whether or not that's true. So, be the light for your family. Be the light for your workplace. Be the light for anything you do. Because at the end of the day, it can be hard to say, but it's better than the darkness. And the darkness leads astray away from the light, while the light leads the way towards the path of righteousness. So, use your responsibility, your chosenness, and your choices to mainstay something that's good. Otherwise, you might be in a hole for the rest of your life. On the other hand, you might be in the light and reaching for new heights every second of the day. Thank you for coming to LogansStory, and let's close out. Thank you for coming to LogansStory, and thank you for coming to the Sci-Fi Highlight. There will be more Sci-Fi Highlights in the future, so keep an eye out for those. Also, the mission is 1,000 subscribers. You guys are going to get there by hitting the share, like, and subscribe button right on the screen. Also by hitting that bell, and comment if you can too. Thank you again, and peace.